So you want to get into hunting, but you don't know how. We're going to help you out with that. And we're going to make sure that you're more successful than most people are when they start out. Let's get into the video. Okay, so you are new to hunting. Let's figure out exactly where to start. And we're going to start with the basics. And I do mean the very basics. Do you have hunter's education? If you don't have hunter's education, go get that immediately. Go look it up on Google. You're probably going to find local rod and gun clubs. You're going to find Cabela's. Sign up for a class, get this out of your way. It's also going to be the cornerstone for your education when it comes to being a hunter. It's really useful information. It's a great class and oftentimes very affordable, sometimes even free. So get this out of the way. So now you have your hunter certification. What do you do from here? Where do you go? How do you go about it? This is what I want you to do. I want you to pause the video and go get yourself a pad of paper and a pen really quick. Okay, go get that really quick. Just pause it. Okay, so you have your pad, a paper, and pen. This is what I want you to do. I want you to write down your goals when it comes to hunting. Yeah, I get it. You want to be Joe Rogan. You want to eat elk meat every single night because you have a freezer full of it and you want to have cool stuff on your wall. I get that. But besides that, I want you to write down the various species that you want to hunt. And this is really going to help us figure out how to go about this with you. Okay, so now you have your list, and what we're going to do is we're going to rank this list and kind of prioritize certain hunting over other kinds based on species. So anything that has to do with billy goats, anything big horn sheep, elk, moose, anything that's going to require you to go out of state to hunt, that is going to be at the very bottom of your list. And I'll tell you why. That is probably going to be the most expensive kind, as well as take the most resources to get into. So we're not going to start there if you're brand new. Anything now that's going to be intermediate is going to be stuff like deer hunting, duck hunting, turkey hunting even. You might be saying, why is turkey and duck hunting in the intermediate level? I'll tell you why. Because it can be expensive, but the competition for both duck hunting and turkey hunting is certainly greater than other forms of hunting. Deer hunting, let me fill you in on deer hunting. That's very important for you to keep in mind. Deer hunting in the United States is the #1 form of hunting in the entire country. It is the most competitive, and if you think you're gonna walk onto public land and shoot a big buck over guys that have been doing this for decades, it's probably not gonna happen. We will get you there, and this is all gonna start with kind of the foundation of how we're gonna go about doing it. So now what's left on your list? Where do you go from here? Where should you start? I think you should start with small game such as rabbits or squirrel hunting, or bird hunting like grouse, quail, even pheasant. This is where you should start, and I'll tell you why. I'll break this down for you a little bit. #1 reason you should start with small game and bird hunting is money. It's the most affordable tag that you can buy. You can do both small game and upland bird hunting with the same tag, and it's usually like $20. So that's a huge part, but the gear side of things also is going to be very affordable. All you need to get started is a shotgun, some jeans, and a Carhartt shirt, and you can be small game hunting and bird hunting in no time. There's no other gear really required. A good pair of boots would also help. If you have some hiking boots or something that you can walk in for a long period of time, that would definitely help. But that's about it, guys. It's not going to take a lot to get started money wise or gear wise, and that's a huge benefit for someone that's new to hunting. The other thing that is huge when it comes to small game and bird hunting is the hunting pressure is so much less. You're going to run into a lot less people if you do this form of hunting to start than when you go deer hunting, elk hunting, anything else. You're gonna have to deal with a lot more people. This form is gonna have a lot less, and part of that is just the length of the season. The seasons are 3, 4, 5 months long. This means that if you miss a weekend because you're busy and you got to do stuff, that's okay. The season's not over. If you look at something like elk hunting and you try to do that with a bow, that's like 13 days of an entire season, which means you have to take PTO, and if you miss a day, you're missing a critical part of that season. That's not how it is with small game or bird hunting. That's awesome for you. That means more time in the field, learning a lot more and getting better at hunting. Finally, the last reason why you want to do this is kind of combined, but they they both play a part in this, is success and information. The amount of information that you can learn from people because they're willing to give it to you so that you can be successful is so much greater. No one's going to tell you where to go sit for deer hunting. No one's going to tell you where to go duck hunting, but they will definitely tell you, hey, I've seen a few rabbits over here before. Hey, I've seen a few grouse over there before. You might want to go check that out if you're new. That is going to help you find a spot to be successful, and that means you're going to bring something home for dinner a lot sooner compared if you did any other form of hunting. Okay, so this is the very first foundational video for starting to hunt. If you're interested, the second video is going to be where to go and how to find out information about that, but also it's going to be about how small game hunting is going to bleed into that more intermediate and advanced hunting, how we can use small game to get to those big bucks or to those really nice toms when it comes to turkey hunting. We're gonna fill you in on that in the next video. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. And with that said, shoot straight and knock something down.